Very good morning everyone. Students, in this video we will do the overview of chapter 1st and 2nd, as it's been 1 month of the online classes started and our 2 chapter has been finished from the syllabus, so it's time to get the overview of chapter. Okay, so in the chapter 1st, what we have learned? In the chapter 1st we have learned about the nutrients and nutrition. So what is nutrients? Nutrients is the component of food like carbohydrates, proteins, vitamin, fats, etc. What is nutrition? A process by which organisms take in food and utilize it in order to survive. That is the nutrition. After that we have learned about the autotrophic and heterotrophic. Autotrophic are those which prepare their food by themselves, that is the autotrophic, and heterotrophic, they depend on the other for their food, that is the heterotrophic. After that we have learned about the photosynthesis. Okay, in the photosynthesis there are requirements of carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, and also we have done a biochemical reaction of the photosynthesis. CO2 plus H2O in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives carbohydrate and oxygen to us, and that oxygen used by us. Synthesis of plant food other than carbohydrates. Farmers adding fertilizers rich in nitrogen. This is also we have learned. Okay. After that, parasite, host and insectivorous plants. Students, what is parasite? The plant that derives nutrition is called parasites, and host, it depends on the parasites for their food, that is a host. Insectivorous plants, some plants feed on insects by trapping and digesting them. Such plants are called insectivorous plants, like pitcher plant. Okay, pitcher plant we have learned about the pitcher plant we have learned. Parasite, host and insectivorous plants. Now saprotrophs. Students, what is saprotrophs here? The organisms take in nutrition from dead decaying matter is called saprotrophic nutrition. Such organisms with saprotrophic mode of nutrition are called saprotrophs. Like fungi grow on the pickle. You might have seen the fungi grows on the pickle. That is the example of saprotrophs. Saprotrophs take in nutrients from dead decaying matter. After that we have learned about the symbiotic plants. Students, what is symbiotic plants? We have learned about the symbiotic plants. The association between two organisms in which both the partners mutually benefit from each other is called symbiosis. The very important example of the symbiosis we have learned, the rhizobium, that is found in root nodules of leguminous plants. It gets food and shelter from the plant, and in return rhizobium fixes the nitrogen from the atmosphere to the soil.